Welcome back to Champion News Talk Radio, brought to you by championnews.net. This is our final segment, and this has actually been a very interesting show. Before the break, we suggested you go to editor at championnews.net. Also, you can go to championnews.net and look for Our Children's Future. That will give you direction if you want to run for school board, if you know someone who wants to run for school board. It really almost sounds like even more important than, I hate to say this, but a presidential campaign, because this is grassroots.
It's your money and your kids that are involved.
Yeah.
Up close and hopefully friendly, but it's a tough job.
Well, it's a tough job, but like I really, really loved what you said, Michael, is that you not only are on the school board, but you reached out, brought the community together to expose and brought transparency to the issues of where their taxpayer dollars. So it's almost like you're a servant representative, but an activist that's really trying to bring the community together to help really benefit the children and hold their officials accountable.
We know that. This is a big job, really huge job.
You know what, though,
and
Jack?
it's important.
I got to tell you something. I've always been very conservative. School board elections to me, school board, whatever, I don't even care.
You're into politics, yeah.
You know what? I thought the presidential thing was cool and whatever, but when you start awakening to the fact that really your elections and your taxpayer dollars on your school board level are really, really important. And
they're huge, a huge amount of money.
Right. And we're directly affected by what happens. I mean, what's happening now with the economy crashing in the sense of home values going down so much, especially in Lake County, Illinois, as long as local government keeps raising the taxes, you have to keep things affordable. The property values are going to keep going down. And, you know, it's just the economics of...
There's a shocking money fact that people don't get, really. And when you put it to them, it really emphasizes the size of this problem. How much do you think, how much money does it take to run a classroom of children? You got a teacher there that's making probably $80,000, $90,000 a year. That's average except downstate. Take $80,000 a year. You got books maybe take 10, and the cost might be $10 a square foot. So we'll put another 10,000 in there. You get to about $100,000 is about what it would cost to run the schoolroom. But what's going into it is $16 per child is the average cost, leaving out the pension.
$16,000.
$16,000.
I was going to say $6,500. Yeah.
$16,000 per child. If you had only 20 kids in there, and usually they have more than that, you're talking over $300,000 a schoolroom. How do you spend that much money unless you're some kind of a nut? These people are out of control, totally. Wacko out of control. It's costing like at least twice too much to educate children, and they're doing a lousy job as well.
Well,
quality and cost are in the dumper for the K-12 school system.
It's not a performance-based system.
Yeah.
Michael Carbone.
It's your kids in it.
Well.
It's your money in it.
Yep. People need to realize that and step up and take the initiative. Thank you for joining us. Couple seconds, what are some final words that you want to say to our listeners?
You know, I encourage anyone that wants to be involved in the community, really look at the school board, and if you can commit the time, it's one of the most selfless things that you could do for your community and for yourself, but it's also one of the best things I've ever done for myself. I've learned a lot about myself. I learned the passion I have for education. That's the reward, and then I've always been, like I said, I've always been about the kids, and it's a very rewarding job.
So step up and do something, and also while you're stepping up, be sure you go to Champion News and get the Illinois Pension Scam booklet. We will be back next Sunday at 8 a.m., AM 560. This is Champion News. Make it a great week.